joined the Sons of American Legion back in 1992, and they had welcomed me in, and I started to learn what the Sons of the American Legion was all about. At first, they would throw out the names like CWF and CMN and Children and Youth, Americanism, all things that I had no clue what they were. But really what kept my interest initially was the friendships that I was developing. And then as time went on, through those friendships, I started learning about the American Legion and about the programs of the American Legion and what all those acronyms were. And it really struck a note in my heart. And as I've told many a person, it really was through that I realized about my own father's service in the military. My dad, unfortunately, when I was 10, he passed away. And so I didn't grow up in a Legion family. My mom was, big into the church and so forth. And so the Legion was not a world that I knew about, and my father's service was not anything that I knew about. When I was 10, he was busy working. I would, see him in the evenings occasionally, but really didn't have a lot of memories and a lot of conversations about his service to America. But it's through joining the Sons of the American Legion that I realized how important his service is to our country, and for that I'll always be grateful. The thing that probably motivates me the most to serve in the Sons of the American Legion is my father's service to our country and what I've learned about his service to our country. The second thing that I truly believe motivates me is the comradeship that I have with my fellow members of the Sons of the American Legion, of the American Legion, of the American Legion Riders, and of the American Legion Auxiliary. Working for others is extremely important to me. I'm a big believer in that you do more for friends than you do for strangers. And my friendships in this organization in those low periods have really pulled me up to keep going and doing what I do. And certainly when you fall back of the great causes that we're involved with, it certainly makes it easy to keep motivated. My biggest goal, of course, is to raise money for the American Legacy Scholarship Fund. Imagine if you're a soldier, man or woman, and you travel over serving your country into a combat zone, and you have a family back home, and you don't come back. And now your family's left to fend without you. And now your children are growing up without you. And now it's time for them to go to college. And you're not there to provide that for them. Well, that's where the American Legacy Scholarship Fund comes into play. While the government provides money to help our soldiers and the children of our soldiers, they don't fill the entire gap. And the American Legion started this foundation in order to fill that gap. And I believe that we need to take care of the children of our soldiers that have answered the final call. My goal is to raise $250,000. I'm a big believer that the American Legion Riders do an incredible job with the Legacy Scholarship Fund, as I like to call it, LSF. But I believe the Sons can also do an incredible job. When it comes to Child Welfare Foundation, we lead the organization in donations, with last year hitting $453,000, the year before that $506,000. So I believe that the Sons, a goal of $250,000 is a very reasonable goal. I'm hoping that my own state of Maryland will actually hit $50,000. We have plans in place to try to do that. So I believe the rest of the nation can easily raise $200,000, and you put that on top of what the American Legion Riders are doing in the Legacy Run, I think that we can hit an incredible number, possibly maybe $1 million in donations to the Legacy Scholarship Fund. My second program that I'm going to be pushing will be predominantly membership. I am very concerned about membership, not only of the Sons of American Legion, but of the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary. The American Legion is, with the World War II veterans passing away, is in desperate need of the services of the Sons to help raise their membership. And I believe that we have that cause and we need to do that. One of the ways that I'm going to be doing that is I'm going to be asking everyone to do a family tree. And I want them to sit down and identify everyone in their family that is eligible, starting with the first person that's eligible for the American Legion, identifying then their mother, father, aunts, uncles, and so forth, and drawing out a family tree, starting with that first person that's eligible to be a member of the American Legion, and then identifying who in that family tree is a member of the organization and who is not. And then I want them to go after all those people that aren't a part of our American Legion family. They're part of their family, of course, but not a part of the American Legion family. And what I think they're going to find out is they're not only going to develop one tree, they're going to develop multiple trees. Because as the sons and the grandsons and the great-grandsons also now join the military, they are now going to be their own tree and the start of their own tree. And they are going to grow out from there, and that you could really create not just a tree, but a forest of eligible American Legion members and then their siblings and so forth. It'll make them eligible for the Sons of the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary, which will then in turn will grow the American Legion Riders as well as those sons and daughters get their motorcycles. My membership theme is going to be shooting for the moon in membership. And I would like to see the Sons of the American Legion hit 375,000 members. Now to do that, we'd have to hit a goal of 106.3% members. And that sounds like a lofty goal, but I believe that if we implement my family tree idea, that we could very well do that. My theme for my administrative year will be United in Service. And when you take the words at themselves, it's easy to see why I chose it, in that we, the Sons of the American Legion, we, the American Legion, we, the American Legion Auxiliary, and we, the American Legion Riders, working together, united in service, can accomplish anything that we put our hearts and minds to. And I truly believe in that. And on top of that, I'm going to be pushing that the Sons of the American Legion, to be successful, they have to have purpose, they have to have passion, and they have to have pride. And in that, I mean that we have a purpose, and our purpose is to serve the American Legion and the American Legion programs. Our passion is what will take us over the top on all the things that we do, and our pride will be letting everyone know about what we are doing, taking pride in the service that we have to this organization. The interesting thing I believe about the Sons of the American Legion is that too many times we say we're not in this for the accolades, that we do what we do because this is what our heart tells us to do. But the thing that they don't realize is that while they're doing what their heart tells them to do, the organization would be so much better off if other people knew that we were doing, and that our membership would grow through our services. And the more members that we have, the more services that we could provide. It's almost like a catch-22 in that if you don't have members, you can't have services, but if you don't have services, you can't have members. So we have to, as they say, toot our own horn. We have to get what we do out into our local papers so that other people can see that we are more than just a post building, that we are a body of people that are here for the community, for the state, and for the nation. You know, I tell many a person that, don't join the Sons of the American Legion because of the cheap drinks. Don't join the Sons of the American Legion because it's a place to go. Join the Sons of the American Legion because of your father's service to our country. Honor your father's service through your membership in the Sons of the American Legion. And if you do that, you will find it would be one of the most incredible journeys that you can have. Over these last 2 years when I was campaigning, we were calling it Joe's Journey. And Joe's Journey is continuing on this year as National Commander, and I look forward to serving you, our membership, this next year.